Imagine a world where the most powerful weapons in human history never existed. No mushroom clouds, no nuclear arms race, no red button. Would humanity be safer, or would the world be locked in even more brutal wars? Let's explore what might have happened if nuclear weapons had never been invented. In our timeline, nuclear weapons were developed during World War II under a secret U.S. program called the Manhattan Project. In August 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But in this alternate history, the project fails, or governments agree to ban weaponized nuclear research early on. World War II still ends, but without atomic weapons. The world steps into the future without nuclear fear. After World War II, rivalry grows between the United States and the Soviet Union. In reality, this becomes the Cold War, a tense standoff backed by nuclear deterrence. The logic was terrifying but simple. If you attack us, we both lose everything. Without nuclear weapons, that fear disappears. And that could mean something surprising. The Cold War might not stay cold. Instead of proxy wars in distant countries, the US and Soviet Union might clash directly in Europe. Large-scale conventional wars, tanks, aircraft, massive ground forces could replace nuclear standoffs. World War III might still happen, just without mushroom clouds. Here's the paradox. Nuclear weapons are the most destructive tools ever created, but they may have prevented total war between superpowers. Without them, countries might feel freer to invade rivals. Wars could last longer. Casualties from conventional fighting could be enormous. But there's another possibility. Without nuclear weapons, governments don't spend trillions building arsenals. There's no nuclear arms race. The risk of accidental global annihilation disappears. Humanity never lives under the constant shadow of instant destruction. So which world is better? One with terrifying weapons that discourage war? Or one without them, but fewer limits on conflict? Nuclear weapons pushed rapid scientific advancement. Without them, nuclear energy might develop more slowly. Radiation-based medical treatments could take longer to advance. The global balance of energy production might look different, or perhaps nuclear science evolves purely for peaceful purposes from the beginning. Instead of building bombs, nations compete in medicine, energy, and exploration. The space race might even accelerate without military pressure dominating the world. For decades, people lived with the possibility of nuclear war, school drills, missile crises, end-of-the-world fears. Without nuclear weapons, that deep global anxiety never takes root. Movies, politics, and culture might feel different. The idea that humanity could destroy itself in a few hours would not define modern history. That alone could change how generations think about the future. Today, nuclear weapons shape global influence. Countries that possess them hold significant power in international politics. Without nuclear weapons, military strength depends more on economic and conventional power. Alliances shift. Smaller nations might feel less threatened. Or, without deterrence, powerful countries might pressure weaker ones more aggressively. Global power dynamics would be rewritten. So, if nuclear weapons had never been invented, the world might avoid nuclear fear. But it might also face more frequent large-scale wars. History would still be violent. Politics would still be competitive. But the rules of global power would be completely different. And maybe the biggest change wouldn't be military at all. It would be psychological. Humanity would never live with the knowledge that it could end itself in a single afternoon.